In 1925, a mysterious man checked into one of the most luxurious hotels in Paris. He invited 6 of the city's wealthiest businessmen to a secret meeting and successfully sold them the Eiffel Tower for millions of dollars. But here is the craziest part of the story. The tower didn't belong to him, and he pulled off this exact same scam twice. Welcome to Storyboard Origins. Today, we are breaking down the masterpiece of Victor Lustig, the most brilliant and perhaps the most arrogant con artist in human history. To understand how he did it, you need to understand Paris in 1925. The Eiffel Tower wasn't the beloved monument it is today. It was built for the 1889 World's Fair and was only meant to stand for 20 years. By 1925, it was rusting, falling apart, and becoming a massive financial burden for the French government. One morning, while reading a local newspaper, Lustig saw a small article discussing how expensive the tower was to maintain. The journalist jokingly asked if it would be cheaper to just tear it down and sell it for scrap metal. For normal people, it was a joke. For Victor Lustig, it was a blueprint. Lustig knew he had to look the part. He forged highly classified government credentials, appointing himself as the deputy director of the Ministry of Posts and Telegraphs, armed with fake documents bearing the official seal of the French Republic. He was ready to set the trap. Lustig invited 6 of the largest scrap metal dealers in Paris to a secret meeting at the Hôtel de Crillon, the most prestigious hotel in the city. He swore them to absolute secrecy. Then he dropped the bomb. He told them the government could no longer afford the Eiffel Tower, and it was going to be sold for scrap to the highest bidder. Lustig didn't just pick the highest bidder. He watched them closely. He was looking for the perfect mark, someone ambitious, but insecure. He found him in André Poisson. Poisson was new to the inner circle of Parisian businessmen, desperate to make a name for himself. He was the perfect victim. To close the deal, Lustig played a psychological masterstroke. In a private meeting, he confessed to Poisson that he was a corrupt government official looking for a bribe. For Poisson, this made the entire scam completely believable. He handed over a briefcase filled with cash, paying not just for the Eiffel Tower, but a massive bribe on top. Within hours, Lustig was on a train to Vienna, a suitcase full of millions sitting quietly next to him. He checked into a luxury hotel and waited. He bought every French newspaper, expecting to see a massive headline about the biggest scam in history. But day after day, nothing happened. The truth was, André Poisson was too humiliated to go to the police. He knew that if the story got out, his reputation in the Paris business world would be ruined forever. He would be known as the fool who bought the Eiffel Tower. So, he swallowed the loss and stayed completely silent. When Lustig realized that Poisson hadn't gone to the police, he didn't just celebrate. He realized his psychological formula was absolutely flawless. So, just a month later, he packed his bags, took a train right back to Paris, and sent out 6 more invitations. But the second time, his victim went to the police. Lustig was forced to flee across the ocean to the United States. He spent the next decade as a master counterfeiter, even managing to swindle Al Capone. But no one runs forever. In 1935, the Secret Service finally caught him. The man who sold the Eiffel Tower spent his final days locked away in Alcatraz. The greatest con artist in history, finally out of tricks